Good morning, everyone. Let's bring on the party people and whales only as well.
I'm not a party people. I'm a whales only as well.
You're party papa.
I'm part of the people.
Welcome all the 30 people and all the people who are still coming in. Good morning, Ted, DeFi, Dagi, Der Schwimmer, or more German people joining the brand here.
Yes, more German.
Ryan.
We have our quota. We don't need any more.
Avalon, Spike, Alan, SE, Crypto Games Club, Warped Impulse, Tintop. Is to be my crypto. Oh, I stopped my crypto. Okay. Tintop. And can't read the last name. What if I click it? Can I click it? Justin. Weirdly that it doesn't display the name completely. Good morning, everyone, wherever you are. Today we have guests. Price is going up, apparently. Party time.
The big PP stands for the big price pump, bitches.
The big banana shape recovery.
While it's going on, we are totally not gonna talk about price at all today because we got great guests. We are going to talk about the Postcard project today and how the crypto community, how our crypto community, our Hexican community is doing the work even when everything is down. So, Victor,
forget about amazing price. Let's talk about postcards.
Victor,
did you lick the stamps yourself?
Is postcards still a thing? I thought that was.
Well, howdy everybody.
Really I'll let you introduce real quick, and
Yes.
we also have another guest, Philip Banks, streaming straight from his yacht, but he is cutting out intermittently. So, if he gets lost, don't worry. It's not a boating accident. He's gonna be back.
And he would be ever so courteous to mute himself because the sound of the waves is blaring out, everybody.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, you and your ears.
But hey everybody. I reached out to DOSBomb last week and wanted to see if he, Wake Up Hex would be wanting to cover this. But you probably, if you've been on Twitter any or listened to a couple of Richard's most recent streams, he's mentioned that we've been involved in doing some direct mail marketing. And this is different from the Ledger stuff. This is actually physical postcards that are being mailed to some of the richest zip codes in the United States. And as of the month of May, there's been about 250,000 cards that have been sent out. And they've targeted zip codes in Florida and California and New York. And a few other places, but essentially the card is a promotional tool for Hex, and there's a picture of it. It's very basic, but very, very eye-catching, and it just covers the basics of what Hex is, and it's just to catch somebody's eye and get them intrigued. Maybe 99% of these probably end up in the trash, frankly, but it's all about brand recognition and planting that seed in somebody's head. So,
excuse me. Speaking of eye catching, may we see the card one more time, please? Das Bomb? Yeah. Why is the nuclear family looking at a nuclear blast?
No, it's the Hex gains.
Oh, of course.
And who came up with the sending?
I'm not actually sure how the art came about, but this is actually a project that was spearheaded by Togosh, who's a pretty big behind-the-scenes guy in the community, and he's done these postcards. He's done Hex Radio, Hex Daily Stats.
Nice. Yes, the little girl with the striped shirt and the overalls, very Americana.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And we actually ran a contest to do some different artwork and get some ideas from all around, not just in the Hex community, but out, it was open to everybody. And we got a lot of great submissions, and it was a cash giveaway for the best designs. And so there's a lot of cool other designs that came about because of that. But this is the one that has been going out as of last month. And but it's gotten some great great results so far. We've had people, like I said, if you've been on Twitter, you might have seen it a little bit, but we've had some good people that have actually responded, and it's great. Even when it's like outrage marketing. Even when they get something like this, they're like, "What is this spam or whatever?" They post it. They have to take a picture and they have to post it to all their followers and say, "What is this? What is hex.com? Who is Richard? What is he? Some kind of scammer? Blah blah blah." And it's like, it just gets out there. And sure enough, lo and behold, yesterday the HEX hashtag was trending on Twitter, and it's because of things like this that it's just being part. It's going into the cultural milieu. You got these HEX everywhere. The HEX logo, the HEX website, the Richard himself, and it's just it's all compounding.
I find it very timely that the smallest child is cross-gender. Just the head with the long hair at the bottom. Very suspicious.
Did you share any numbers, like how many of these have been sent out, or?
Yeah. Well, as of last month, 250,000 of them have went out, and they were spread out over the 4 weeks in May. We've, as far as I know, it's kind of stopped for now, as we're just kind of run out of funding. But it's something I think it's important for the community just to be aware of, frankly, that it's going on, because I don't know if everybody. I look at our Telegram, and there's like 400 people in the Telegram, and I'm like, I think there could be more Hexicans involved in this. This is a project that Richard has actually praised on both his streams and his Twitter, and so I think it's like important to highlight it. I'm glad Wake Up Hex is checking it out and doing an episode on it.
Nice. But you guys have like a donation wallet? Where is that in the Telegram where people can?
Yeah, that's in the Telegram. You could also go to hexpostcards.com. It has kind of everything listed there.
Oh, okay.
And give you more information about all the different like the contests we just had, how many postcards have went out, what people have seen it and talked about it on Twitter, and like even Crypto Coffee did a recent video with a gentleman named Jack Levin, who y'all might have seen. He's one of the first people to be hired by Google, and he said that on Crypto Coffee stream. He said, "Oh yeah, I got some HEX postcard in the mail, and it made me it intrigued me to look into Richard more." And so these things are definitely getting results, as hokey as it may seem. Some people see this card and they're like, "Huh, what is this?" And they'll actually look into it.
Very nice. Yeah, I like that sending address there, 99 Wall Street. Whose idea is this?
Isn't that legitimate though? Yeah.
No, that's actually the service in New York, where you can have a return address just to put on there. They actually sell a legitimate address that you can use for return address purposes.
Okay.
But,
very nice. And it's a full color glossy type of nice paper type of print.
Yeah. It's definitely a nice, attractive visual card. I think Philip's back on. He can maybe talk a little bit more about the actual card itself, because he's the print guy. Oh no, well, he just disappeared.
No, he's here, but just muted.
He's muted. Yeah. Okay.
Hello, guys. Good morning.
Hello.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
Good morning.
Thank you for having us and everything you guys do. Really appreciate it. Papa, Dots Bombs. I think I saw Wales' logo, but I don't see it's too small. I'm on my phone right now. But yeah, I was listening, and our cards are 16-point cardstock, which is pretty thick. It's glossy on both ends. 6.5 by 9 inches, so it's pretty good size. And we ship them out. We've sent them out throughout the most wealthiest zip codes, but not just the wealthiest zip codes, but the routes. Because you have like one zip code, and within that zip code, there's different routes. So our database lets us know the medium income of each route, and we selected anything above 100K. So we've done that. Togosh, I don't know how you pronounce that. Togosh and I, we've been sending it out to, like Victor said, it was like a $250,000 we sent out, and we have a spreadsheet that anybody could go check out and see all the zip codes that we've sent to. And there was some that we sent to the entire zip code, including the ones that were below 100K, because we could get the cost down to 0.26 cents. And when you look at anywhere else, that's, it's, you're never going to get that rate anywhere else. And the thing is that I myself, this is what I do for a living. I'm a marketing and promotional guy. I print stuff, but I work with printers. The more work I send to them, the better the price that they give me. And then that is one of the top people that do this in the country. And they've been able to work out a deal with the United States Post Service to get an even better rate for the amount that they send out. So we're like kind of like piggybacking off their bulk discount. So we sent it to $250,000, and but what this is not my decision, but my opinion is that the way marketing works is that you got to keep hitting the same people over, repetition more times. Because how many times have you received something and you ignore it, you throw it away or whatever? There's too much advertising going on now. So, I felt like we were spreading ourselves thin by hitting up so many zip codes. But, that's up to whoever wants to donate and decides to do this. Because, I'm just a tool. You guys could use me. I'm making nothing off this. And that's one of my main concerns is like, I look like how would the IRS look at me? If I'm receiving all this money and then like I send out the money and I'm not making nothing off it. It looks like an episode of Ozark. I'm laundering money or something. Like I don't know. It's just So I'm a little concerned with that, and I've reached out asking for advice, tax advice, but nobody has been able to, really. I think, yeah. So I've gone to CryptoGov.
Yeah, you gotta open a church, man. They don't pay taxes and they go from door to door. That's what we're doing now too.
Well, to some businesses, it is advantageous when they show no profit.
The Church of HEX. Now we can really be a cult, guys. It's happening.
Or a charity.
Well,
right?
no, using them, no, because you have to be registered as a charity. Then that falls down to him actually having to send to a charity as well. If you opened up a charitable trust, you may be able to wrap this under it as well. But it may fall under your foundation as something to promote the trust itself. You could print in micro letters at the bottom, brought to you by X and X and X Trust. That would be trust business. So it would be perfectly legal for you to be advertising, the trust's business, and then take that as a deduction.
Yeah, that was one of the things that they have told me is open up a charity, a non-for-profit charity. I'm like, it's kind of weird. A non-for-profit charity is advertising, to a financial instrument to make money. Is I don't know. I found it a little weird.
A speculative instrument. I would.
Well,
call it more like that.
But yeah, man. Is there any questions about the product? That's basically it. I don't know what else to say. I'm kind of boring. I don't know what to say.
I got a question. How are you guys selecting the area codes?
Okay, so what I used was a website called City Data, but Togosh had this spreadsheet that he gave me a bunch of zip codes and the city names and whatever, and then I plop it into my database, and it's able to give me all the information from directly the USPS information.
Gotcha.
So just for you, I tried to keep up with you while you talked and tried to bring up all the things what you talked about on stream, but I didn't get to all of them. So we're gonna go over the spreadsheet and some screenshot and some videos that I have prepared. So we do have some more info to give you guys. The spreadsheet that you can see right now is the spreadsheet that is available in the Telegram group. If you go in there, you can open it. You can see, you can participate. You have all the zip codes, the city, state, median home, average income, all the information, how much it costs, what it's like to send there, who you have to contact. You have the printer companies, the printers who are printing. You have all the contact information, how much it costs, for example, for your zip code and so on. You can get that from here. Wait, I'm gonna remove the banner real quick. There are the zip rates as well. So you can play around with that information, maybe participate just in your area code, or you want to target some like super rich, wealthy zip code, or maybe you want even to expand the list. Go participate, bring in the information that you can contribute, that you think you can contribute, and it will help everybody. Maybe for your own country, maybe for your, I don't know, for your boat. Or your, or what is it called? This a yacht, right? A shipyard.
A shipyard?
Maybe,
What are you talking about?
Shipyard.
Yeah, that's where the yachts are. You know, you hand
In the
it out.
shipyard, right?
Yeah, at the shipyard.
That's not the right
doesn't have to be
word. Call the marina.
Marina.
ship
Okay.
parking
it
lot?
can be. It can be
Shipyard
at the
is where they
marina
build
in Italy
ships.
for
Yes.
all I care. So
Yeah, okay.
maybe something to think
The
about.
harbor, the yacht harbor.
The Yarbor.
Yeah. Victor and Philip, is there a way to know how many of those people kind of engaged? Probably no, right?
We kind of went back and forth. I know there was some talk about having a QR code or putting a dedicated link to on the actual cards themselves, but then you run into issues of are people going to scan it? It's hard to kind of hard to track something like that, as I'm sure you can appreciate. But
there's no realistic way to ascertain who's doing what. You just got to let the network do its work.
Right. But I mean, the one concrete, or the concrete way you can tell that this has had an effect is you see on Twitter people, especially accounts with a lot of followers, posting pictures of these cards. And like I said, we had that video with Crypto Coffee and Jack Levin. This is a guy, early employee of Google, OG Bitcoiner. He said on Coffee's stream, he goes, "I got a postcard that had HEX on it." I thought, what is this scam? But it intrigued me. I got to look into it. Yeah.
I'm gonna play the video real quick. So
you get familiar with Richard Hart?
Actually, so I got this spam mail with, HEX, get HEX, make 40% APY. So I'm like, oh, I guess we are definitely at the top because I'm now getting, crypto mail.
Wait, you're talking about physical mail, right? Like, yeah.
It was a physical little postcard that was saying HEX is made to outperform the rest of the cryptocurrency, this and that. And the way it was written, it was like immediately told me, okay, well, first of all, the fact that it came to my mailbox has to be a scam, absolutely a scam, because anybody who can afford to do it, likely a scammer. And so I just put this postcard away.
Look at the ladies in the background.
Actually,
they're typing hex.com.
I kept getting links back to Richard Hart, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe I should watch some videos. And when I saw him, I'm like, okay, without the volume on, you can definitely tell that he was a scammer. But when I turned on the volume and I started to listen to his interviews, I literally had cognitive dissonance. I'm like, okay, the guy looks like this. There's like Louis Vuitton stuff everywhere, rotating Rolexes. And yet, I have never heard more intelligent conversation about crypto. And like, how can this be? How can those things coexist? And like, there's something going on there. I should listen to it some more. So that was my early introduction to the project, to HEX.
So and that guy was
Nice.
basically a giant gambler, degenerate as he calls himself, doing great things and doing not so great things, but basically he's one of the whales. He got interested in HEX, and he shared in this interview what his strategy is, his buy-ins, how he is setting up his limit orders and so on. Very interesting. And he got into HEX just from some mail that he received. So that's good.
And Richard himself has said time and time again, it's like direct marketing, outbound messaging are the keys to what Hexicans should do to promote HEX. That's how he thinks is, that's how he thinks is the most effective strategy at getting it out there. And I think this, and he praised HEX Postcard specifically as one of the most things he's most proud of from Hexicans actually doing marketing. And so that's something I think that is, if you want to be a good Hexican, if you want to do something that's outreach that has we've got all the tools here so that you can do it yourself, or you can get help.
But don't trust this guy
in this project.
Don't trust this guy.
Is
Hear
Philip
it from the horse's mouth directly. Here we go.
Is Philip gonna clean fish?
I like when you guys advertise. I would strongly suggest that you guys try direct marketing. This brand stuff, it's awesome. It's fun. It's exciting. But direct marketing is beautiful. Call to action, unique benefit statement, time limited offer. I love it. I love those things. So consider it. Strongly consider direct marketing. I mean, think about how amazing our community is, how amazing the things are that we're involved with, and how many more people would benefit by participating. Spreading the word is the best thing any Hex can do in a GT Cup.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I mean, that says it all right there.
He also had some improvements for you. Some suggestions.
And a lot of the text on the actual cards was actually taken directly from the website, as I understand. But we held a contest a couple weeks ago where people were submitting actually new designs and different artwork and stuff on how to use different postcards. And so there's a lot of different designs out there that people could run with if they don't like this design in particular. But yeah, I mean, like the most important thing, and I told DOSBomb this, the most important thing I wanted to get on this on Wake Up Hex is just to inform people about what's going on and how they can help and know about it.
Is Philip really cleaning a fish?
I don't know.
Whatever it is, it doesn't look very savory.
He gets something big.
Doesn't look savory yet.
Direct
Show us your
marketing
guts.
Number one. We are number one. Now I got the song stuck in my head. Thank you, Stormy.
What?
People people are still excited.
Dude,
that's not why we're here, people. We are here for postcards. Don't
Listen,
get
Alan,
excited about
it
price.
wicked to 15 cents today, man.
Wow.
Not 8.
This is not what this is about. We don't care when the price is going down. We don't care when the price is going up. We're staked. We can't do anything with it anyway. Focus on the postcards, people. Focus.
Price.
Focus on the postcard.
When
Yeah.
pulse
So
card.
actually, I have a question about the size that you were talking about earlier.
Are we looking at Philip
How
Banks'
big
crotch
is the
now?
PP really?
Camera
How
shot
big
is
is it?
Disturbing.
The banana.
So are there different sizes?
I can
Postcards?
I can
One
tell
size
this.
fits all?
This
I
is
told you
comedy,
the
Das
banana.
Baum. There is a banana and it is the wrong size and it's not in the right place.
Can we next time? Can we please use a Red Bull can?
Oh yeah,
We measure our community has to measure everything in Red Bull cans now.
Yes.
Yes.
yeah. I think they're all the same size that we've sent out so far.
They kinda
The
look,
scale of hand and banana is very interesting.
Yeah, they kind of look bigger on. Oh, okay. I guess that one was not the right link.
There's a Cloudflare outage today that's making the world crazy, so you may have some dead links.
So are these the same size then? Because they look bigger.
They look different. Yeah.
I think that's just an optical illusion. That's one side is the back and one side is the front there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, anyway, people. So, of course it's cutting off because down. How do I even? Wait, I have to move all of you guys back for the meme to be visible. So this is you before participating.
It's just before.
Yeah. And this is you gonna be after participating, people. So everybody jump on it. Gets you
Nice.
closer to the girls.
That's right.
What else do we have? I wanted to go over the Etherscan address.
Which Etherscan address?
Actually, can
What
I
kind of
paste?
address
No,
is
I'm
this?
not gonna paste the address, but you can find it in the Telegram channel. It's not good to copy paste anyway. So these are all the participants that already sent in donations,
Ah.
and
Every little helps.
Yeah.
where is the start? So 97 days ago. Okay, this one's the first one. Is it the full list though? 18 of 18. Okay. And you probably can't see anything because it's super small. Better now?
Enhance.
Enhance, yeah. Enhance. We enhance again.
We got
34
him.
to 47.
So 97 days ago, before the big crash, I hope you cashed out, Togosh. 0.01 ether, 0.01 ether, 0.2 ether, 0.03 ether, some USDC coins, more ETH, 0.32. That's a lot. 0.34 6 days ago. My man, C9, whoever you are, thank you very much. So this is going directly into the postcard creation and the mailing that you have seen in the Google Doc earlier. And this one. And there are also some pictures of receipts that Togosh did. So for example, this one, you have to help me put it a little bit, Victor. What are we looking at for the order? How does the printing business work?
So I don't know if Philip can jump in on this one, but this looks like an order that he placed with the actual printforless.com.
Right.
And
yeah, from all it says there is order number 8 and the type of kind of small on my screen, like the size of it. I don't know if that's an 18 point or.
So is this 18 point EDDM postcards? That's the size, I assume, and then
that's the
this 40,000, right? Is that correct?
40. I'm trying to see. I don't see 40,000.
Or 39,943. It says QTY. I assume that's
quantity.
quantity.
Okay, right there. Yes,
right?
correct. Yes. Yeah.
Let's zoom in a little bit more. So yeah, that means 40,000 households got mail, hex mail, at one Sunday or something like that. Sunday morning, you wake up, get some mail, and then boom, hex mail.
Yep.
And then here is another receipt for 42,863. We also getting high volume discount, which is nice. So the more money is donated, the more we send out, the bigger the volume discount, and the more households we can reach, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. If you go to the spreadsheet, there should be a link of the ones that are done, and it says view. And if you click that, it'll take you to each one that was done with my services.
Okay, the printers on the printers.
No, I can't see the bottom tabs because all the faces are there. But
so there is sorted, zip
right,
rates, and
that
printers.
that one right there. Like on
This one.
on the right side, the blue, the column.
Yeah.
Does it say
Status.
view? If it says view, yeah. If it says view, you know, it lasts. The tracking link lasts for 30 days. Nah, it's not forever.
Ah, cool.
But if you click on it, it'll show you how many were sent and the zip code they was sent to. And as
okay, so it says run size 5,000 here, for example. I assume that's the one.
Kind of small, but
oh wait, it opened in a new browser. You probably can see it. Yeah. Okay, run size. Okay, let's copy that back. Now you should be able to see it.
Yes.
As well. So this is, we clicked view and we got the shipping order, and we can see that there is a run size of 7,500 for this specific area code that was shipped at. And it also says the size 6.5 inches times 9 inches, right? 16 point postcard.
And now these are routes. These are routes within a zip code. So like the mailman, there's not just one mailman for a whole zip code, you know what I mean? So they have different routes. So this would be one route for that zip code. And then if you see it in the third line, it'll say job name hex.com, and then that number is the zip code. Let me see if I can pull this up on my end.
Enhance is at maximum. So this one is for the hex code for the zip code 94301.
So, where's that? California, I think.
The best one was Malibu. If you go back to the spreadsheet and you look at do a Control F Malibu, whatever, you're gonna see that because these columns will show like 100K. Can't see from here, but it's 100K like above the medium household income, and then to the right in the purple, it'll say like that one right there. It'll show the column B. It'll show how many addresses for households above 100K, and then the purple one will say that's everything. Oh, also the blue one doesn't include any businesses, so we're not sending to, to pizza places or whatever. The purple one includes everybody, and then the rate, the cost will be next to it, and if you come out with the rate, you'll see that it comes out cheaper if you send it to more people, but we're trying to target the wealthiest ones. So it'll show then more to the right after the notes, it'll show which one we sent to. If we sent to the 100K above or below to everyone.
It's not only all memes here. Listen, yes. There is a ratio. Earlier today we had Der Schwimmer in here, and every time the German to American ratio increases, there is more spreadsheets than memes.
You haven't seen our PowerPoints yet.
God.
Schwer.
Exactly. Benny Blanco, did I miss anything? Smash the likes, peeps. Sandy Beach, yes, thank you very much. And Tintop updating us with the
Why wouldn't
most
you
recent
like
price.
a spreadsheet video, right?
Spreadsheet are where it's at.
The only spreadsheet I want to see is a damn centerfold.
Now this is the proof of work spreadsheet, Hexagon postcards, where the mailings went to.
Nice.
So again, for the future, what is it that you want to say to the community? Like, you need more people in the Telegram. That's number one. And do you have another contest or anything else going?
Well, not right now.
Okay.
Nothing's. We're actually a little quiet right now. We just finished that contest, and we just did that. About 250,000 cards, and kind of just playing it by ear. We're trying to figure out what the next step is, if we're gonna do another batch or anything like that. But we wanted to get it in front of the community more. Like I said, get more people involved, get more people in the Telegram, and take ideas from other places, and
kind of hard to do if
but
nobody
you're
else
mailing...
except us is doing it. It's like community effort on the brink of, I don't know, ingenuity or something like that. Because where are the Bitcoin mailers? Where are the Bitcoin postcards? Right. I do remember like some very faint thing way back, like in 2014, 15. There were apparently some people just like handing out paper wallets with like 1 or 5 Bitcoin on them when everybody had like 10,000s. But those are gone. They don't do that today anymore. There is no community that's keeping everybody together, that's making them do such a thing, right? And there is nothing to compare. So we are like, how to say, we are the Top Gun people. We are the top of the top.
And you want to talk standing out? I mean, getting a physical piece of mail about a cryptocurrency or a digital asset. I mean, that's unique in the sense that, what do you usually get in your? I mean, you get these ads in your mail, but what is it like?
You get bills and ads.
Yeah.
So let me kind of jump in here because the conversation has been kind of dull. Now I think not shots fired. I'm talking about all of y'all, not just some people, everybody, because you're not really selling the importance of what this is doing. This is putting this information directly in people's hands and doing what? Going around all the gatekeeping.
Yes.
So this is pretty much the most critical aspect of this conversation that needs to be understood. Now, the only critique I have about the postcards is maybe there should be some variation to the ones that are being mailed out, different copy for maybe different demographics. But that's why I asked how the zip codes are being picked. I don't really know, because in my mind, you should not be like, you want to make people act on the information they're receiving. When I see these little postcards, I don't even look at them, period. Like, I put them joints right on top of the mailbox, and I never, ever look at them. Ever. But that's just me.
You put your joints on top of a mailbox.
Yes, Pop. A mail that I don't want to look at. I put it in the trash, basically.
I
don't waste my time with it. Just like a person that doesn't like wasting their time. Because a lot of people don't like wasting their time. And this is what we're trying to avoid. So you want to put something on. I mean, it's cool enough that it's already pink, right? Because that's going to grab people's attention. Who gets pink mail?
I'm sorry, Wales, but the reality is we just want to onboard all the mailmen as Hexpedition says. So we're going to get all those guys.
They will get it.
I doubt many, if any. You guys don't know how these government leeches work. They don't think. They just do their job and go home.
Don't go off only yourself, though. That's
no. You're not hearing what I'm saying, bro. You're not hearing what I'm saying. You're not hearing what I'm saying. You're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm not talking about me. I'm giving you one example.
Yeah,
My
you used
idea.
yourself as an example, though. You said, me, I don't read them. But, I mean, if out of 1,000 postcards, one Bitcoin whale is onboarded, that's already a net positive.
You don't live in
right?
America, bro. In America, spam mail is ridiculous in your inbox. In your physical mailbox, it's ridiculous. You don't live here. It's not like Germany or wherever you
No,
live.
spam mail. We got stickers on the mailbox that says no spam, and
No
then you still
spam
get
mail,
spam.
please. Yeah.
Well, there you go. Here, it's
Still get
worse. We don't get stickers on our mailbox. They just stick the shit in there. So I'm telling you, people do not look at their mail if it's not something they're waiting for most of the time.
What kind of spam is that? Is that like mobile phone companies, pizza
No,
places?
doesn't
What
matter,
is it?
bro. You name it, because all your
No,
data
just
is
as an
public
example.
information. All of your data in America is public information. So take your pick. Credit cards, loans. It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. You spray across the spectrum of industries here, you're going to get some crap in the mail. Especially when the government's backing it, because guess what? It costs them nothing. So these are the kinds of things I think about when I think about these mailers. Like, what are we doing to ensure that people actually are going to look at this shit? Like, like the 38%, good ticket, right? That's definitely going to grab people's attention. But what else?
You know, Super Hex.
Yeah, this is
Super
a
Hex
shout
could
out for
drop it.
everybody, by the way.
Yeah, Super
Sorry,
Hex
Pablo,
though.
just real quick
that's a good
before
point,
Will's point is
Sandy.
going.
Well, you
This is a
Super
shout
Hex
out
was
for
before.
everybody.
Ah.
Go participate. If you have an idea on how to fix this, how to improve this, how to make
It's
a
not
new
about
design
fixing
that's
or
popping out,
improving. It's just about
get it in.
adding variation, because you want as many people to look at this as possible. It's not about being right or wrong. Like, you got to get out of that frame of mind, bro. Everybody's different. You want to grab as many eyes as possible. That's really what it's all about. That's it. We only have one or two designs there that we're looking at. Why not a few more? That's my comment. Really.
Yeah,
Wales, I propose that Super Hex could carpet bomb these things out of his Gulf Stream. End of
We
story.
just had that contest that had we got submitted probably 24 different designs, and just from various people, both in the HEX community and outside of it. And so I would encourage you, Wells, to go join the Telegram or go to the website, because you'll see there's a lot of different designs that came in that touch on different aspects of HEX and Richard and the community.
Here's a rock solid idea. What do people like? Think
Money.
Pizza.
Besides that, bro, when people are looking at information that's being
Sex.
relayed to them, what do they like? They like memes. Everybody relates to a meme, no?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You're welcome.
Pepe.
I like sex and money better.
Oh, and naked people.
Sex sells.
But coming back to the pizza spam, Archie, you're pointing. I think you're pointing in the right direction. Listen, hear me out. What if we make the postcard just like pizza spam, and then on the back, the number that you call me, and then I order the pizza for HEX, and then I onboard him on the phone.
There you go.
Jesus.
That'll scale.
And he gets the pizza from me, and I.
Your phone will never stop ringing.
So if I could jump in real quick, I agree with what Wales says, but there are people that do check it out, and then those people that go and take it to social media and start talking about it, I think that us Hexicans, we shouldn't reply with, "You're a dumbass, go do your research, blah, blah, blah." That's what we should be doing, is starting a conversation, in a civil way, because as a business, well, in my businesses, if somebody gives me a bad review, I don't go on there and start, bashing them, having that out where everybody could see me. I would reply in a courteous manner, professional, try to fix the problem, whatever. So the people that come after and see that, they're able to say, okay, these people conduct themselves in this way, and anybody can make a mistake, whatever. The point is that I see a lot of people just being super defensive and emotional because they're probably talking bad about their bag or whatever. But I just wish people would respond in a better way to try to steer the conversation in an educational way instead of
I think
fighting.
I think the problem there is that we're all hardwired to be defensive, just because of how the space as a whole has treated this community. That's the problem. But it's a hard one to overcome. I'm not even gonna lie on that one. Like, I don't think there's an easy solution for that one. I think that's just people
Share your
realizing.
postcard on Twitter. Get one pizza free. Easy.
That'll be one way to fend off the dogs for sure, right?
Oh man.
But like my whole idea is like, the direct mail is a great idea. It works clearly because you put the information in people's hands.
I also know what the banner is gonna be. You don't have to take a loan out for a pizza. Just invest in HEX.
Yeah, that's not a bad tagline. You know how
just in time
ridiculous
for the
that sounds?
recession.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hexagon shaped pizzas. Yeah. Here we go.
Okay.
12 slices.
Sure,
2
fine.
per hex. 2 per hex slice.
Nice.
And Victor, are you doing like only US or maybe?
Well, we have
Canada?
other people that are shown interest in doing other countries. To my knowledge, no other. If they've done it on their own. It hasn't been anything that I've seen broadcast in the channel. But yeah, I definitely encourage other countries.
Postcards.
We've gotten some information on, the UK and Australia and a couple other places. So if you're from another country, I still encourage you to join the Telegram group and get more information that's there.
Okay.
Yeah, people have reached out and asked, and my services do not do. We don't do it outside the U.S., but if you want, we'll provide you with the artwork needed to go to a commercial printer, and you could get it done over there.
I support that. Free pizza for every new address that has a 5555 state. That's the one.
Or you buy one T-shirt.
Great
get a
idea,
pizza free.
Paul Sachs.
No, you
What
gotta
I
buy a
wonder
T-shirt
though
and
is
get a
that
pizza free.
how many people actually have picked up the postcard and have tried to get into HEX and failed, because it's a bit complicated to get your hands on some HEX, and there is no way to kind of help these people or
On the
find out
on the actual card that's sent out, it has a link to the HEX Telegram.
to
Or it
the
has
Telegram.
Yeah.
Okay.
Telegram.
Wait,
So
wait. The hex
Is
one
it
or the
on the
pulse
back?
chain one?
No, it
it's
has
the HEX
it on the back, yeah.
The hex is pretty kind of
For you.
meager now, right?
Yeah, at the bottom.
Yeah, okay.
We gotta revamp that chat then.
So at
So
least that's one
maybe it should
attempt at support.
maybe it should relink to both, to
Yeah.
the postcard Telegram and to the HEX crypto Telegram.
Well, I mean, I don't know if the actual postcards themselves should go to the postcard Telegram, but I mean, I don't know. That's an idea.
You're right though. This is more like organizing, right?
Yeah,
I think
The postcard channel is more
right,
organizational.
right,
these
exactly.
Telegram chats can get kind of rowdy and unfocused. Maybe you ought to think about starting up a new one and having people man it.
Like a
Out of
postcard
a labor of
support
of
chat.
love, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
Because these really get, it's my freedom of speech. And I want to talk about aliens. Okay, great.
Pretty much.
It's what it is. Like 24/7, we all get punch drunk and it gets rowdy. And I would hate to have somebody that you reach out to and painstakingly bring into the fold. The first thing that they hear is
Funding Jim,
somebody.
I'm gonna send you the link one moment.
Yeah,
Okay,
somebody
so
going.
it is. Hi, Funding Jim.
There you go.
Mhm.
You got the link on Telegram, Funding Jim.
Awkward moment of silence.
Yeah, there will be more. Don't
Silence
worry,
is good.
Cryptomatic.
You should all take in the silence.
There you go.
Let it mold you. It's gonna
It'll
make
be the
you
last
stronger.
silence you hear when the bull market takes off.
How to buy? Call Das Bomb. Who you gonna call? Das Bomb.
He's on his German humor tonight. This is crazy.
I know. This is like, are we gonna bring out the?
Oh, speaking of
the
German humor,
next.
I gotta do a shout out back. Big love to Discourse Syndicate, to Crypto Kool-Aid, to RG Free, to Kinetics.
They mocked
Everybody
us
was
on
in.
the effing hangout.
They did a shout out to us.
Can we see it? Can you bring it up? I haven't seen this.
They called us the Sea Crew.
Yeah, we are the Sea Crew that
The
took over the
ABC
ship.
crew.
Does this call for our doing the same back? I believe it
calls
does.
for mutiny.
I think it's a touche moment.
Yeah.
What's up,
Morning,
guys?
Jim. Good
Gary.
morning.
Hi.
Or good
Hey.
evening, wherever you are in the world.
I'm in where am I? I'm in Miami. Yeah, so it's morning. But I just got back from Switzerland. You guys had seen that. I posted that, and I'm pretty active with. Even though Richard hates them, this NFT world is still pretty much blossom on hopefully Pulse Chain. So I've been working on that a lot recently. But I saw your comments recently, just now, what you guys are talking about the postcards. It's very useful, and I think that many might remember the cards that I put out for Maddie whenever you guys had the Vegas event. It was like the access. It was a physical card that had QR codes to it, and it was how you could get in and out of different events and so forth. I do have that link that I just think people should look at that kind of format because it's been really helpful for networking. And the postcard that goes to like t.me/hex crypto or whatever it is as far as our Telegram room, I think that tends to overwhelm people as fast as it goes by. If they've never had Telegram, if they actually follow the link, they join in, you just don't know what kind of primer they're going to have as a first experience of 5 minutes of being on a Telegram group. And I don't know if that's like the first link I would send them to. So what do you guys already talk about that was on the postcard, or as far as postcard ideas, because I'm about to do some other print, some QR stuff to send to particular links. Do you guys already have something specific, or is this examples you've worked out already?
Sorry, before you answer that, am I understanding something like a homepage where you get all the basic information?
Well, I'm going to post, this is the same link. If you see it in the private chat, you can show it if you want to. It basically is there's a lot of different QR business card kinds of products that are out there. This is one that Big Krakowski and I worked on a couple of years ago, actually. And, we saved all of the different, we did like a real estate squat. We have all of the URLs for like all the football teams and basketball teams and everything to do with on this particular platform. But I held one that was Hex Crypto. What I liked about it was you can embed YouTube videos without people ever leaving from the platform itself or from the application or from the website. So they can see if you set it up the way that you want to, you can say, hey, this is step one. This is the 2-minute little explainer about HEX. And they can see that from their QR scan if they use a iPhone or Android. They can see it by just typing in the link if they choose to as far as a regular browser. And what I like is it doesn't have them jumping around a lot. It doesn't have confusing data or information. And I've been able to onboard people just because, 2 or 3 little 1-minute primer videos is all really people need to know about HEX. They don't need to know all of the engineering behind it and things like that to be interested, and actually get to a minimum point. There's at least no corners, in my opinion. When you're talking to people that have experience inside of crypto, I think there's a level of cynicism that I just don't like engaging anymore. I really only talk with people that have very little crypto experience at all. Maybe they just heard about it. So that's what I found.
You should also maybe get together with one of the what are they called? The websites that create games and additional polls.
Yeah.
What are they called? The Siphons? No.
Oh, the gambling games, the
free pulse.io,
pulse pot, and all that kind of thing. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
stuff like that. The name escapes me of what they're called, but they create basically free coins.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah, faucets. Thank you. So with the faucet guys, because they also are reaching out to new people, and maybe you can have some kind of working together symbiosis thing, where if one person gets the card, he is also getting something for free out of it, and this can also be trackable then, because you get something like a code on the card. You can say like claim your free whatever pulls hex. Maybe we can create some kind of hex faucet for it, and you can, even if it's like a small amount of hex, like you get 10 hex for free, just like you got 10 Bitcoin back in the day in your paper wallet, but now 10 Bitcoin is a lot, right? I mean, 10 years ago 10 Bitcoin was nothing, just like hex is right now only what is it, 5 cents right now? Where are we at? Let's do a price update real quick. 4 cents. So right now it's just 4 cents. I'm pretty sure we can throw together a quick faucet, and we can just print out 10,000 of cards, and hey, if you come back with this code, you will be able to claim some hex for it, something like that. And I think the freepulse.io team knows how to play that game, so maybe you want to connect with them.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Those are really good ideas. Another interesting thing is, when Pulse Chain finally does launch, I don't know that right out the gate it would be. I've said this before. I think that like many, that probably Pulse Chain's price chart will change the quickest, the first, maybe Pulse X soon after, and I think that a lot of gains, in my opinion, will go into Hex. But some of the things that onboarded people in 2019 and 20 was the fact that it was really low transaction cost on Ethereum back then. And we're going to have that low transaction cost again, about like, not necessarily giveaways, but before, when we launched in 19 and 20, we didn't have Staker app. We waited around for a long time for Staker app and Steph and Firebun to develop that, right? I remember, that 4 month, 5 month, 6 month process, everybody kept talking about it constantly. It's when Staker app, that's going to be amazing, from screenshots. On this second, basically, rebirth or re-emergence of Hex on another blockchain, we're going to have so many tools in our hand. We'll already have Staker app. We'll already have the ability for it to show also Pulse Chain and Pulse X ROI or gains or coin token. And we're just going to have so many, arrows in the quiver on this second launch for the Hex product. I mean, I know a lot of noise and enthusiasm comes through about L1 and the DEX, but Hex is so premier of a product, especially when we have a very low transaction cost and onboarding tools like Sticker app available to us on the second run.
Yeah, with that, that's really great. Thanks for joining in, Funding Jim. Victor, Philip Banks, is there anything else you would like to throw out again? Because we're coming up on the 1 hour, and any last comments, last shout out, call to action, or whatever?
Yeah, just join our Telegram. Check out the website. It's very simple. If anyone, it's a very simple way to market, and that's what Richard wants us to do: outbound messaging. And he's praised this project. So just keep that in mind if you ever want to help grow the community and pump everybody's bags.
And with that, thanks for joining. Outro.
Bye.